Hi everyone, and Dragon with you. So today we'll talk about three things. The first is the amount of skin stones you need to max the Qing Mao's non-typical demonic skin. So the basic skins are much cheaper, but we'll talk about the spending amount to get that max. Then we'll talk about the October giveaway winners. And finally, I'll show you my arena fights with Qing Mao. So how I use her and why I play. Obviously, I would like to highlight that Qing Mao for me is an optional character, but she has several really effective instruments for physical teams, and she can help your physical teams to deal more damage, and she can be a damage dealer herself. So let's start from the skin. So talking about skin, we will start from level 1. I'll show you actually the amount of resources you need. Yes, that's a crazy amount, I know. Yeah, so anyway, let's start from the first levels. 65 to get level 2 and higher. So to get level 2 up to get level 5, you need 65. For another 5 levels, so for next 5 levels, you need 105. Then we switch to 255 for levels 11 to 15. That's the amount. For levels 16 to 20, we need 300 per buff. Then we have 700 from 21st to 25th, as you can see on this right part. At 26 till 30s, we need 790. 30s to 35th, we need 1050. 35th to 40s, we need 1160. After that, 1270 up to 45th. Here we go. Next, 1370 up to 50th. And to get level 51, you need 1460. Upper, we go to the 5 last levels. So that's 1570. And that's how we get to level 60. So this total amount was really huge. And I really needed Spooky Festival coins to finish the skin and show this video for you. So that's actually a compilation of, I guess, 60 screenshots which I performed from the process of buffing the skin. So I hope this information will be useful for you. And yes, this image is huge, so I had to use the graphic editor. Next, let's talk about October giveaway results. So we have a video, and I remind you that every month I received 3 gifts from developers, which are about boxes, red boxes from boxing. So we will have the November giveaway later on, I believe at 16th or 17th this month, when I receive another box. And now we'll talk about winners of previous giveaway. So let's scroll through the comments. You see that 3 players were pointed with my like, and that's the winners of our giveaway. So if your comment isn't here, I don't know what happened. I didn't delete any comments here. I used YouTube random comment picker from those who were here. And that's how I got the winners. By the way, I don't know the server or the guild where those players are from. So they just followed the rules and received their gifts. That's it. Okay, and the last part which I wanted to share with you was my arena. So talking about arena, we'll go to the log section. And as you can see, so I tested Qing Mao as a tank. Sometimes that was a bad idea, but even with Corvus, that still didn't work. So what was the problem here? The problem was that the enemy played several frontline killers like Tristan and Qing Mao. Yes, again. And actually, Yasmine also is a frontline killer. So against those 3, Qing Mao has too little health. You would say that I could play Cain, yes, really. But with Fenris, she has improved chance of blinding the opponent. We don't have any debuffs in this team. And if the opponent is blinded, we have the ultimate dealing 3 more dragon hits, if I remember correctly. So depending on the amount of enemies blinded, the amount depends. Okay, so then I tested same team, but Corvus not Orion, and actually that didn't work, even with Yasmine Qing Mao combination and even with Cain. So this team was just effective. Next, we came to Eastwind. With Eastwind, who played a Kark pack with Isaac. So I think it's a wise decision because anyway, I tried to kill Karks with Mars and Asteros with mages because we don't have serious defense from mages usually for Kark packs. That's why he plays Isaac, and actually that's the reason why I played my Qing Mao as a tank, so not enough frontline damage. She can survive hits from Kark and Isaac. Yes, it's painful. You see her health was reduced. But actually, she survived. And also, we have successful dodge, resulting into Kark dead. You see that Iris didn't kill anybody. The first kill was by Qing Mao, I guess. And the fight was really fast. So Qing Mao survived, he struck back, and the fight is over. So about Eco plays a really powerful Aurora. But for Iris, you remember that Aurora isn't a big problem. But this time Iris didn't drag the soul. So she dragged the soul of Jorgen, and Aurora was already removed. Even more, that was Aurora with Cain. So actually, that's a problem for physical teams typically. But this time we removed her pretty fast. Next, we had testing with Aman. So with Aman, I also tested a team without a tank. You see that didn't work this time. Then I tested a team with the tank. So here I played Corvus. And with Corvus, things were much better. So I would say that sometimes you can use Qin Mao as a tank, but not every time. So some failed on defenses. Then Manuela allowed me to fight her, so I just went here and removed her team. Once again, you see that Qin Mao is the best damage dealer. Although I also played Yasmine, but Qin Mao was better in damage. Yasmine is a great solo target killer. And finally, after that, well, we had another fight here. So here I played Asteros, that's my main tank, and the typical Qin Mao Eraser team. So here we have armor penetration and armor removing Qin Mao, Yasmine as my main damage dealer to kill one single target, and Iris to get rid of annoying tanks at the front line like Aurora with Cain, because we can get stuck on her and that can be a problem. So Iris solves that problem pretty nicely. So that's my experience on Arena, and obviously if you play against mages like Battle Juice, then also he knows that I play a physical team. He plays Aurora with Cain to counter that. And what I do against mages? Obviously Isaac. Simple as that. So we have double armor penetration here, Iris to remove Aurora, and that's how we go. So let me show you the fight with Battle Juice also. And that will be the end of my video, I guess. So the fight was pretty fast. At second activation, we have armor penetration, so triple now, quadro. Now we have damage from Isaac. And yes, so 4 times armor penetration. I would like to highlight that Qin Mao is really low on health, so she would probably die without the skin. But with the skin, she survived, and as a result, we won pretty fast. So that's the idea. With the skin, you can survive longer against mages, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so that's how the fight went. I hope you enjoyed my video, and thanks for watching. So good luck to you. See you in my next videos.